Dun, dun, dun. I might have to do this whole thing again, bro. Ski with the. Oh, there it go. It worked today. Let me put my spectacles on. Okay, why do it look like that though? That's weird. Okay, why do it look like that though? This is not making sense, bruh. Look, I've been having so many problems with going live that I don't even know what's going on. But I told y'all I was gonna be back. Let me make sure I'm streaming on YouTube though, because yeah, they usually be back and forth. But oh yeah, okay, yeah, we made it. Oh man, bro, this is all bad. Oh okay, there we go. Oh, that's why it's like that on Instagram. Oh my goodness. Okay, I see where it's at. It's up here, huh? How is it right there though? It should be like right there, right? Or something like that. It should be somewhere right here or something. What's up with it? What's that? Bon Genie, what? Or something like that? Yeah, what's up with it? Well, let me get this camera straight for IG because it's kind of tripping. It's kind of tripping. Okay, why ain't this right here? Man, I don't get it. Oh, I guess it's showing it sideways on IG. But that's cool though. I'll just put this right there. Oh, okay, yeah, about right there in the middle, huh? Okay, yeah, my bad, y'all. Had to put on the glaciosos. Okay, yeah, there we go. That's about it right there. That's the best I can do. I don't know what happened or what's going on. It don't even matter. We're gonna just rock with it. But yeah, like I was saying, though, how everybody doing? I hope everybody nah. Like I hope everybody. Oh, what's up, Ozo? Oh, I'm about to pull you in right now, Ozo. I'm about to pull you in. Hold on, let me see. Screen capture device. What? Ah, oh, this is crazy, bro. I'm about to just go, man. I'm gonna just go out and just go straight live on YouTube because it ain't gonna let me pull nobody in like this. This is not cool. You feel me? I'm about to just kill Instagram and just go live straight on YouTube because at first it had it to where I could share the stream and kind of pull people in. Now it's not here no more. I don't know. That thing gone. It's gone, Ozo. Or I ought to pulled you in right now because it's not even on here. And oh dang. Oh wait, hold on. Let me see if I can add it though. If I can add it, that'll be better. Matter of fact, why I got it all backwards and got it on this little screen? Let me put that thing on that big screen so I can see it clearly. Let me take a sip before I even get started. You feel me? Cause this is retarded. Meaning no disrespect with that, but yeah, let me see. Although I know it's I forgot how to. I think when I changed my scenery, my background scene and everything, I kind of messed it up. So let me see if I can find it. Man, I know it's hot as I don't know what right now. Like, why is it so hot? Like, this fan is not working at all. I don't know what it is. See, let's see. Location, capture, window capture, game capture. Yeah, I don't know how to. I don't remember how to do it, bro. He said what? No, it's gonna be straight. It's gonna be straight. It's straight on YouTube. It's straight on YouTube, so you don't even gotta do. You just click the link and it'll just bring you straight in from your YouTube channel. Like it's kind of dope. But I had it on here, but I don't know what happened. It's gone now. Like I said, I changed my whole scenery and I put in a new thing, and it just I guess it. Oh, here go right here, collab cam. Okay, I got it. I got it. Yeah, I'm gonna be able to share it to you. Give me a minute. Ham. It's nice, Cindy. Okay, start that thing. Then video capture, Mike. See, boom, all that. Oh, okay. That's it right there. I'm about to post it. I'm about to post it to you right now, bro. But it's gonna pull you straight in through the YouTube, so it's like different. So you feel me? Like, cause I said I was gonna do that tonight. I said I was gonna share it so certain people can just pop in. So let me go on and just do that real fast. They not like us. They not like us. Open this door some more. Cause it's hot as hell, bro. It's so dang hot. Who turned the heat on? Oh, here it go right here, Ozo. I don't think it got a down. It shouldn't have to download anything. It should bring you straight in here, and then when I see you in here, I can pull you in. You'll be able to hear me. I'll be able to hear you type. You feel me? This for the ones on YouTube though. That's it. For the ones on the tube. On the tube. About to twist up, try to smoke and pass out in this motherfucker. I said, I don't get it. My kids, they grew up. They don't even like to do nothing no more. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, that's dope. You only can get one guest at a time, though. That's what's lit right there. You can like bring one person in at a time, I guess, which is kind of dope. 'Cause once I get to talking though, it's gonna go crazy. What's up with it, Just Time? Hey, once I get to talking, I'm gonna just go all the way in. I'm gonna just start going, and it's gonna be over. So sometimes I be wanting somebody to come in here and slow me down because I don't be knowing what the hell I'm talking about. It's like I'm just a psychedelic user that probably took like two extra trips more than the person that took too many trips. You feel me? Just as simple as that. Like way too many. Just a couple of extra. But if you come in there, let me know. If not, man, I'm about to see what is this. Yeah, if not, I'm about to go on and get started. About to start first by twisting up and going, man. I hope everybody had a cool, nice little day today. Even with all this heat and everything that's been going on. The heat has been so wild. Let me turn this down, son. Yeah, the heat been so wild, but Like wild to the point to where we wasn't even out that long. We went out for a little bit, for just a little bit. We went out, and then it was like we turned around and we came right back in. Like we came right back in. Then nobody. I said, dang, the kids ain't got to that age. They don't even be wanting to get on the rides and stuff no more. I'm like, y'all want to get on the rides? They like, man, it's a 2-hour wait. I remember back in the day, like they didn't care if it was 3 hours. Like we'd stand in line, wait, just to get on, just to ride the ride for 30 seconds. I guess they got smart. They like, man, I ain't look, Dad, 2 hours. They like, nah, I didn't. I dressed up, but I didn't dress up to wait no 2 hours in the line to wait to ride no ride for no 15, 20 seconds. They like, it's hot out here. Plus, it's hot. Like, but that's why we getting on the water ride. I'm like going, dang, bro. It's crazy. But we didn't even stay that long, really. But I don't know if you're gonna come in or not, Ozo. I don't want to keep having to check. Oh, dang. Hello? What's up? Well, if so, hit me because I'm on live right now. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. Just hit me. All right. Oh man. Yeah, but no. Yeah. What was I talking about? I was talking about rolling up this blunt. That's what I was talking about. Bro, I'm telling you, man, it still ain't wore off yet. That Joshua Tree experience, it has not wore off yet. It has not. I don't care what. Like even when we was walking at SeaWorld, just looking at the trees and the tall buildings, bro, you get to really thinking about reality and if it's real or not. Like if it's something you generating, which like that shit has not shook me, has not worn off yet. And sometimes I like to be stuck in those places like when I'm tripping, but I think when I'm just out doing stuff, I don't like to get caught in them because you find yourself kind of daydreaming. I'm gonna call it God dreaming. You be dreaming like you God, bro. It's like you almost can see. It's like you almost can see not just your reality, but everybody else's in one. You feel me? It's like it's almost like God mode. Like once you activate it, you it's like no way to turn it off. Like you don't even gotta look for the shit no more. I think that's the amazing part. Oh, what's up? Okay, here we go. Bring my boy Ozo in. What's up with it, Ozo? Can you hear me?
What up?
Oh, let me
Yeah, yeah.
turn on my headphones. I'm tripping. I ain't even got the. Okay, yeah, I got you in though. Which is crazy. I gotta put you up there. But let me switch my headphones. Oh, nothing, man. Kicking back, kicking back. I told you I can't get out of that Joshua Tree trip, man.
Oh yeah. It's kind of freezing up a little bit, right? The emission.
No, no, you good. You straight. You straight. I just can't get you. I'm trying to get your sound to come out of here right now. On the
So yeah, so you still thinking about that bullshit over there, man? Just think like that.
Yeah, I can't. It won't turn off, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. I can't even. Why can't I do that? That's
Can't
just.
do what?
I can't get it to. It ain't playing no sound on the damn what's the name on the collab cam. Oh, there it go right there. Wait, let me see. Say something. Okay, they hear you and shit. Now you freezing up.
It's just YouTube got a rough connection. You know what I'm saying? Like
Okay, no,
it's
I
like
ain't gotta. I'm gonna just leave it like that, bro. I ain't got time to be I ain't got time to be messing around with it. This shit, I'm gonna be all over the place, man. I think the patrol that kicked in. I'm not sure, but I think the patrol kicked in. But no, yeah, Ozo, I can't get out of it. Like I can't shake it.
Oh, that goes, man.
Hey, when we went to SeaWorld, they got this ride that go way up hella high. Like sometimes they have it like lights hooked up to it to make it look like a big Christmas tree, bro. I was I was standing there looking at it, and it was like, like bam, like I just went into the experience again, and I could see the oneness and recognize the oneness that was going on, like with everything, just becoming one with everything. And I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain, bro. It's deep though.
No doubt. No, you probably hear me straight, but it's probably lagging, like, you know what I mean? Like on the YouTube when they go to watch it.
Nah.
Or, nah, because I be, you know how it goes sometimes, it just be, conversation be off. You feel me?
Oh yeah, no, no, you good. Your shit coming through clear. I'm watching it on the little video, the dash cam thing, and like your voice coming in clear and everything. I think your voice louder than mine, if I ain't mistaken.
Really?
Yeah, your voice louder than mine on the YouTube. I need to get that thing right. Okay, about right there. About right there. Okay, yeah. But yeah, man, yeah. What happened when you was just? I thought you just had dove in not too long ago.
Yeah, yeah, I did, man. It was like, it was like, it was weird, man, because I don't know, you feel me? Like, like it goes through your body sometimes. Like, I don't know. I got a lot of shit going on. I got nerve damage and shit. So it's like it was like I feel like at some point I'm not even gonna talk anymore. Like I'm not even gonna really open my mouth to talk about that. Like I'm just gonna like I feel like it's gonna be more of just interpreting people saying stuff to me and just really figuring out that it's not
It's,
that important for me to even answer. So
yeah,
I'm gonna move my mouth away. Like I guess it's willpower on top of like the um what bothers me is this exactly right now. Like if I when I because I never had this issue before. Where I'm gonna think like I could think clearly in a straight line, and now it's like I gotta pause and the words get stuck and I can't even pull the word out, and this gets me frustrated. Right, so
yeah,
sometimes instead of being frustrated, I be like, you know what, I ain't gonna say nothing. Like why frustrate myself to try to talk if it's not coming out the way my brain is want me to say it. You know what I mean? So it's just I kind of clam up when I talk to people. I just stay put. I just whatever. Like,
yeah. I get like that. I get like that, but I feel like if I actually just give up and stop talking, it's not gonna change nothing. I don't think it'll change anything. Cause half the time when you talking, you responding to what somebody's saying, but like a lot of times when you doing it, it's like you already know exactly what they gonna say. You know what you gonna say, you know what they gonna say. It'd be like a back and forth, like kind of with yourself. That's what I feel like these days. Like even when I go and I talk to my kids or I talk to my grandbaby, bro, I already know why I'm saying what I'm saying because I know what response is gonna come from them. But I do it just to play with it, just to make sure I'm gonna get that response. And then when I get it, I just be like, man. Sometimes, after a while, I do kind of just be quiet. Just like let me be quiet, cause it's like I'm just messing with them now.
you're saying that they can't hear it, on YouTube or on Instagram.
Huh?
Well, it's
Who
probably just
said
like I
that?
said, YouTube be lying. The lag time be different. You know what I mean?
No, I'm about to see right now.
I'm probably closer to YouTube because I can see everything on there, stuff like that before you do. Like you're supposed to see it before I do. How come I can see what you're talking in the chat before you do? You know
I'm about to see right now. Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy because I hear you, but I barely can. Wait, hold on. Wait. Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me see something. What did I do then? Cause that shit going straight through, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. I can see it every time you talk. I'm seeing it right here on the collab cam thing. Let me see. Let me mute the output. Monitor and output. I don't know. Hopefully that's it. Hopefully that's it right there. I'm hoping that's it, Ozo. Oh, man, you bounced. Well, hold on. Let me see. Show on screen, bro. All right, wait. Say something, Ozo.
You can hear me?
Yeah, y'all
You
hear
good?
him out there now? Can you hear him now?
Uh, I don't know why it's stacking up, but you know how it goes. That should be always doing that.
Man, it's been so hot. I'm telling you, my shit been tripping all
Should,
day, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you. And I think I said earlier, I said, man, nah, the universe just messing with me right now. Either I'm messing with me because I am the universe, or the universe is really just messing with me right now. Because everything I was doing, it was just not working out right. Like if, man, it's telling you, my
oh,
shit been tripping all day, bro.
well,
Oh
I just
dang, it now got an echo. But no, he said, oh, they said they can hear you now real clear. It's because I didn't have it going out like it was supposed to, I guess. That was my bad.
you stay making mistakes, man. Y'all thought you was DJing this, man.
Man, I ain't no DJ. Did you just see Kai Sinnett? He crying because he lost
Who?
his Kai Sinnett. I don't know how they say his name.
What you talking
But
about?
he was crying because he lost his video dude. And like he was saying, he was like, man, I don't know how to do none of this stuff. He like, my video dude be handling everything. But I don't know how to do anything. But his video dude did some weird stuff.
Real quick, yo, you said he was crying because his avatar died.
Nah, cause it's the dude that set up his video sub Green Buzz that set up his videos and do his videos and everything. Basically, did some weird stuff. He did some weird stuff, and dude, he had to stop messing with him. He had to cut him off and fire him. And he was like crying because he like, man, I don't know how to do this video stuff. He like, man, this dude been doing all this for me all this time, and now this happened. He just like, it's always something happening. Like we wouldn't cry about it, but still, all in all, it'll have you just pissed off, man. A lot of us did do that when we was little, though. You feel me? You cried because you were so mad you wanted to whoop somebody's ass and they wouldn't let you, and you couldn't
Yeah.
do nothing but cry about it. You couldn't do nothing but cry about it. Like, man, that's the wild thing. Dang, although your thing do keep messing up. That shit keep going in and out.
So yeah, man.
Yeah, your thing keep going in and out, huh?
You know how that goes, man. It wasn't meant for us to be
But
talking.
nah, what I was gonna ask you was like, do you think you was feeling like this because of what happened with the accident?
Yeah, yeah. Whatever happened to me, my brain damage or whatever it was, that's still like nerve damage. I got a lot of nerve damage everywhere, so it's kind of fucking with my talking, with like my memory still a little bit. Like I don't remember the accident, I don't remember the bike, I don't remember a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? But I still have memories like from when I was a kid. But there's things that I should remember that I don't. Like it's kind of like um,
This shit again. This why I need my what's the name, bro? Your shit keep going out.
Yeah, it does.
It keep popping you
Mhm.
out. I don't even know if that's me or you. It's probably me. Now my shit should be cool now. But nah, you said you keep on having what?
Um, what man? Damn, bro. See that bullshit right there, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
It's like okay, now I get it. I get it now.
that shit. Like, I was never like that before. Like, it was never. I'm very I'm mad militant, right? So, like, I've always done things in a certain way. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's a lot of stuff that it's like I don't remember passwords. I don't remember things that I should have known. Like things to get. Like, you feel me? Like, lucky I got the key for the safe. You feel me? Like, there's things that I don't remember, and that and it's like I be doing stuff, and I feel like I'm good, and then it's like somebody asks me a question or something, and I'm like clueless, like I don't know. And it so yo, a few times it happened even talking about something that has to do with shrooms. There was things that I forgot. I forget what things is called. It's like damn dog, like I understand as you get older you forget things, you know what I'm saying, and you don't remember everything, you know what I mean? It's not like, I've been crisp my whole life, like I know everything like on some other shit, but I definitely now it's a problem. Now I forget everything. Now I gotta constantly ask questions to things that like I don't like asking nobody nothing. You know what I'm saying? But it's like I don't know. You know, this is the work. This is the part about it that's aggravating, right? How can I be aware of this? Like how come I'm aware?
Damn, it keep kicking. It keep going back and forth. The webcam microphone source. Yes, I know. Dang, that's wild, bro. I think that's like one of the most fearful things I got. We can still hear you though. We hear you. We don't see you. But I think that's one of the things I fear. Like, well, I don't fear. I ain't gonna say I fear it. But there you go. Yeah, you back on. Dang, what the hell? Show on screen. Okay, there you go. But I don't know. I be thinking that's one of the things that I be fearing. You feel me?
Well,
Or just like man, I just be fearing. I'm gonna just lose my shit one day.
yeah. Nah,
Like
the
totally.
funny part of this, right? Like I don't care, right? So um, I feel though that if I lose my shit, I'm just not gonna talk. I'll just be like, all right, I lost my shit. I don't give a fuck. I don't care
Yeah,
what anybody's talking about. I ain't talking nothing about nothing. Like I ain't got nothing to talk about. You know what I mean? Like the old people though, it's like it's normal, I guess, right? The
yeah,
psychedelics just make you aware of that. But this is what I was saying, right? This is the part. It's not about because I guess that could be normal. You get older, you don't want to talk to people. You get older, you don't feel like explaining yourself. You get older, you're like, what you want, like you feel me? Like old people get all grumpy and shit like that. But um, it's not that though. The part that bothers me is that how come I'm aware of things, like aware that I forgot something, then I know something, but I can't remember it. Like things that no matter how much I try to track my mind, like try to make myself remember, it won't. It just defies me. Like you feel me? Like things that I know. Like for example, like my grandmother's birthday, my mother's birthday, my son's birthday, my daughter's birthday. I know all these things, but I don't know them now. Like if I never knew them, like if they was never part of, feel me? Like it's like how, like I don't know my sister, my mother, my grandmother, nobody's birthday, right? Not even my own birthday, come and go, and I won't even pay attention because I don't. My birthday, like I don't care, you know what I'm saying? Because I never felt like a need for that day, for a birthday, whatever, because I could do whatever I want whenever I want. Like at the
that's
end of the day, if I wanted something, I go do it. I don't gotta wait for my birthday to go get these sneakers or to go do something I want, like a dog
yeah,
or what I want, a dirt bike. I go get that. Like I don't gotta wait for the birthday. So it's like the birthdays was always something for the family to come and be like, oh, for my mom to be like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I had you. Birthdays is usually for, like, you know what I mean? The mom's the one that did all the work that day, not me. I ain't do nothing. You know what I'm saying?
hey, no,
So
that's real. That's
Yeah.
real, cause like even when my kids got a certain age, that's what I was like explaining to them about Christmas. It was like, why, I buy you, like, if I'm getting you stuff through the whole year, why am I gonna wait till Christmas to every time and do more when Christmas come, you already got everything. But it's like, I don't know, bro. This shit, like, life is crazy, bro. Once you start diving in, you go see how much everybody is robots. You feel me? And everybody is serving, a different God. And when I say God, bro, I don't mean God. I mean like the ideas, the idealism of certain, aspects of reality.
Hey, listen, right? God could be interpreted in many ways, like you just try to, you know what I mean? You try to disclaim, but uh, at the end of the day, underlying what you worship in life is your God. You feel me? So whatever you
Yeah.
worshiping, whatever you over there doing every day, busting, you don't worship your job. Please, by all means, don't worship your boss. Like, so it's like
But we do
life.
though. The code, that's the cold thing about it. We do, because that's what we was taught to do. We was taught
Mhm.
to worship these things and give these things that power and that authority over us. We didn't know what
Yeah.
the authority was, what it was for. We just knew that's how it was supposed to be. This person is in charge. I'm supposed to listen and do whatever this person say.
Hmm.
And if I don't, I'm gonna get fired.
Yeah. If you
You out
don't,
of there.
yeah, be on time. Or you got a tardy slip.
Yeah,
You'll
be
be on
on
time.
time.
Yeah. Or, you go see the principal if you don't. You know what I mean? We'll call the police if you don't. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was watching one where a dude, he was supposed to go mail a certain part to a gun. He worked at the little gun place. He was supposed to go mail it, and I think he did. He didn't. You feel me? Or something happened, but they said the piece came up missing. They called the police and everything. Bro came and had dude arrested and some more shit because they
What?
thought he had took that piece. And it's like it's fucked up because once they found it, they still tried to blame him. They said, "Oh, he must have called somebody when he got to the station and told them to bring it back." It was like they still blamed him for the shit that was already still there. It was like trippy as shit, bro. But it's like, damn, we give ourselves willingly, freely,
Yeah, 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 yeah. Come on, man.
freely.
What, man? You know how long it took me to realize that the police even needed a warrant? You feel me? Yo, hey, yo, you know how many times I seen them come into like knock on the door, we had a party or something, or like house parties, you know what I mean? Or at a friend's house or whatever, like in the hood somewhere, like in not is and when I say in the hood, I mean like in the project, like when you know what I mean? And
Yeah,
so it's like when you hear the bang that you know it's the police, is that ultimate cop knock, like the bang 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 bang. Everybody, everything freezes. All of a sudden, nobody knows where the volume button is at, but somebody finds it somehow. and,
turn that
and they
shit
open
down fast.
it. Yeah.
Turn that thing down fast.
Hey man, listen man, the I don't even know what you had asked me, fam. I'm over here.
Man, nah, we was just talking about the way, like we as humans, the way we program to react in a certain way. Like even like ones from the hood, like we program to be hood.
Oh,
Like,
listen. I remember now. Look, I didn't know that they needed a warrant because every time I was somewhere in somebody's house, anywhere in the projects or anywhere in the houses like that are not in the projects, that are not like the brick ones, that are like row houses that are like side by side cribs. You know what I'm saying? The police, whenever they came and they knocked, as soon as somebody opened the door, they seen who's in. They always walked up in there and started checking people, like what's going on up in here, what's this, what's going, like who lives here. Oh, they already
yeah,
passed the threshold, like they already illegal search and seizure. They already not supposed to be there. So every time I seen people, I seen a bunch of people go to jail, right, over them coming, finding stuff, finding weapons, finding guns, finding whatever they find, drugs, people rolling up bud, all that, whatever that was happening, right? Minors drinking, whatever it
just
was that
went
was going on,
along with it.
that the fellas was going on, right? So they go to jail, But the few people that I seen that had paper was paying for lawyers, and it was immediately dismissing the case. Like, get out of here. This is
Yeah,
legal search and
cause
seizure.
stop
Get out of
playing.
here.
Like you
This is
know
this is
that's
this.
no
So it's
we.
like everybody who accepts things, they get stepped on. If you try to be the mouse and keep your mouth shut, they just compound you down to the ground and grind you to nothingness because you don't even stand up for yours. Like, that's crazy how they got us trained from
But
school all the way to the home that you just let the police walk in here. Like, excuse me, who's up in here?
yeah,
Who
just
lives here?
walk right in. And you think because they the police they can do that and they can't. But it's
Yeah.
crazy because a lot of people don't like technology. But I said that's the good thing about technology right now. It's like everything is out there. Like this is that age. Like they can call it the age of Aquarius or whatever. But everything is out there to where you're seeing it, and people that know now got the information. They telling everybody, putting out videos, saying different shit, showing videos of the police just being corrupt. I said I was tripping off that watching cop videos earlier today, and I was going, damn. I said it was a time they used to beat the shit out of you and throw you in somebody else's hood and drive off and hope you get killed. They can't even
Yo,
do that now.
all the way. You know how book they don't know. Like, people know who know. You know who knows, but they don't know how systematic it is that and how brainwashed some of the fools is. Like, even from my own block, there was fools that I knew that would claim their set at the police station when the police ask them, "Who you roll
Yeah.
with?" And they, "Oh, you know how," and they tell them, and they write you down on a stupid piece of paper that puts you into a category that you can never get out of. That now you're in a lineup of all kind of things that, so you go to jail, right? Here goes the bus down. You get to jail, and they're like, "Oh, now they can control where they put you. If you
Yeah.
got problems with the police, they'll put you right with the enemies, right in the sector where all the dudes that they know y'all got beef with on the street, and they'll put you right in there with them." Like, you know what I'm saying? So you got
Hey,
to go hard for it down.
I never even really thought about that because it is crazy. Because soon as you come in, they ask you like where you from, and like
Mm-hmm.
they look at your tattoos and different things like that, and they put you in a category. And now that you even brought that up, it kind of seems suspect, right? Because if you from a hood where you just was getting it in and doing the gang of shit, wouldn't you
Don't
want
shoot
to
no police
go
officer.
somewhere where
Yeah.
the other side was gonna be so you can be able to just jump in and start fighting or something?
Mm-hmm.
Like, cause you bout it, cause you with the shit. I mean, instead of going over, okay, they gonna put you where yours at though. Well, we gonna put you over here where all your kind at, so you don't really gotta worry about nothing. That's wild, bro. What
If
he
you
say?
cooperate,
That
if you
Sonya
cooperate.
Massey shit pissed me off, bro. Smooth made her soul live on for real. Yeah, that was a trippy one right there.
What happened?
That the Sonya Massey homegirl, the ones ran up in there and offed her. You feel me? That was a crazy. I watched that video a few times, bro, and I was like geeking off of it because even just what she said, I rebuke you. And it's like he already predestined planned to go in there and do that. It's like he already knew he was gonna do that. He already said he was gonna do it before he did it, and he did it. Exactly what he said he was gonna do. But that's the cold thing about it. If we be real about it, you can't say that's all police are like that. We can't say that. You have some, and it's a lot of them because they all run in the same group. So I know they talking to each other and they conversating and they saying weird stuff because when you go and watch the videos and you know now people can get their body cams and they loading up that body cam video, and when you see the body cam, a lot of times when they doing stuff, bro, they laughing and joking about the shit.
Mm. Yeah. You seen him when he hit the ground. You seen how he was. You know what I mean? They always got some clown thing to say. Yo, but
Yeah, he
that's
had his camera turned off. Other dude just messed up because he was supposed to have his camera off too.
they
He
go
wasn't
by
supposed to have his camera off.
they have a whole culture though. That's the whole thing. Like, you feel me? Like, if you go to a certain school, your school has a culture that is already, you know what time it is. Like in my school in Jersey, they everybody wouldn't even acknowledge your face, B. Like they're looking straight at your sneakers. Like your sneakers is like you feel me? Like they looking straight at your kicks.
You're
So it's
peeping
like
at this camera.
um since like fourth grade, B, it was like that out there. Fifth grade, fourth grade, like it was like, yo, they just like yo, it's crazy, yo.
Yeah,
Because there's still videos of funny things like that. Like you know what I mean? Like people just snapping. Snapping is everybody's a comedian in the hood. You feel me?
yeah.
So you can't go to school. Your parents can't buy your sneakers for you. You feel me? You can't be
Hey,
having your mom can't go to Payless and try to. You
I,
feel me? You can't
I,
have a stepfather who ain't trying to buy you some banging shit. He's getting you these Spaldings, B. He's getting you them.
yeah.
He's getting you them them Reebok pumps. You feel me? Like they ain't getting you the
Hey, it's wild when you see a kid going to school, talking about their shoes or going back and forth with shoes, and then you actually go to the school and see that it's only about 10% of the kids who have on fresh shoes all the time. It's the
yeah,
percentage is not as high as you would think it would be.
yeah, for sure.
And then like my daughter came home talking about some they talking about my Air Forces was fake and all this and and she was
Yo,
feeling bad. She was
yo,
feeling
listen.
bad. Then she said and then the one guy who get all the good shoes after school, he know what they all are. He see my shoes and he told him exactly what they were. I was like, you was happy after that? Yeah. I'm like, why? I went up there. I said,
Validation.
"Man, I see so many kids' shoes look like they was working in them every day for 2 years." And I'm going,
She got validated though, B. That's all she cared about, validation. That's what social structure does. That's what the social structure does. They want those beefs to happen in school. That's what's
"You
part of their
just need
training.
that
This is their
validation,
training.
huh?"
You feel me? Schooling is a training. You feel me? They're training you to go through these social problems that they put on. Like you know what I mean? They know that's gonna be the little part, but it's also learning, like to listen to them and to follow directions of who's in charge. You
Yeah,
feel me?
yeah.
But
They
that's
just they it's almost like they get taught those fundamentals, but at the same time, we take those fundamentals and we make our own thing out of it. We take theirs, we use their steps, we use their 1, 2, 3, and then the rest we make up ourselves as a group. Cause when you see the kids at school, like today, these kids is different, bro. They built totally different, but it's
yeah.
the same. It's just they're more advanced with knowing the shit that we didn't know when we was younger. Like we knew, but we didn't know like all this, the things that we know as far as the spirituality or whether the different people that be talking like in our days we was like Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, you feel me? It was like the weird I ain't gonna say weird, but it was just some different people. And now you just got everybody just got this information spreading it to each other. Like
Yeah.
everybody, all the kids got it.
Yeah.
And they ain't woke.
Got
They think they woke.
you.
They think they woke. They really think they be woke, man. I ain't even gonna hold you. I know. I got some of them, man. I'm telling you. I wish I could
Yeah.
have.
You know what book though? Um, Funny about that the other day I was thinking because I be trying to do exercises to remember shit. You feel me? And I had seen a picture of me when I was mad little dog, like little kid. Funny ass picture of me, right? And I remember that even back then that I thought I was grown.
You thought you was what?
I thought I was grown. Like even back then, like I thought that nobody else could tell me what to do. Like not that my parents, like my grandmother and everybody told me to do something, yes, but like a teacher that is not my mother, or like some uncle or somebody who's outside of this little bubble in the house. Like I wasn't. I knew. that I could make my own decisions. Like that I knew that nobody could just tell me stuff, that I had to listen to what they had to say. Like, you mean, like when I was mad little, dog, I already knew that I was me. You feel me? So it's like it's a weird feeling to look at, because first of all, like maybe it's not something that normally you feel, but since I forgot a bunch of shit, now when I look at that shit, like I look at a picture like that, and it made me think, and it put me into my shoes when I was a little kid, and I even reflected of a moment or something that happened to me when I was a kid, that I always thought that like adults was like ignoring, because I had made a comment because they was talking, and I don't talk because you get taught fast by getting slapped right in your mouth by interrupting adults when they talking, or saying something, or bothering somebody when they're talking, and you keep bothering them until you get slapped, and then it's like they, like, you know what I mean, like it's like, so I didn't interrupt, but one time something went down that I was like, I had a solution or something to what they were talking about, and I just got brushed off, and then immediately right there it clicked in my head like, what, man? Like they think because I'm little, man. Like I don't know something. Like they, so I already felt some type of way towards adults. Like nah, man. Like it was crazy. Like so, the way the mind works and shit like that. So even your kids, right? That they think they grown. They think they grown for real. They think they grown.
Yeah. And the cold thing about it is they is, cause we
Yeah,
did. We
yeah,
did. Cause like when I think about like when I really like left the house, like it was about 14, 15 years old. I was gone. It was like I was doing my own thing, bro. Bro, I ain't even
yeah,
gonna hold you.
yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, book. Like, come on, man. I was sneaking out the crib, man. My man was coming knocking on the window like boom, 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 like at 1:30 in the morning to go. So for us to go get our bikes and go ride the neighborhood and shit, go wheelie and do ramps and do stupid shit, like
Man.
just do like we was climbing up on roofs. We was doing parkour before parkour was parkour. Like we was up on there.
Yeah.
'Cause all the cribs are like the houses are connected, and there's like a gap between little alleys that is not that far, but we was jumping across the roofs though, so we was wilding. One time we almost got back because the neighbor told my stepfather that somebody was up on the roof. They heard something, and you know what I'm saying. So when I was there listening to it, and I was like, "Oh snap!" Like you feel me? Like I knew what he was talking about because that was us. We climbed up there and we ran jumped from roof to roof, and then there was a tree that was next to the last house, and we would jump to that tree and climb down the tree. So we would do all this parkour shit, and the adults, be outside till 4 in the morning and
Yeah,
come
till
back home.
4 in the morning.
Yeah, and come back
I remember
home.
we knocked
Yo,
out
one time I
all the
came back home.
lights.
Yo,
We
one time
knocked
I
out.
came back home. Yo, book, my heart dropped one time I came back home, and my window was locked from the inside.
My Dukes got you, huh? Mom
Yeah.
said, "Yeah, you got me twisted.
Yeah.
You got me twisted." Like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I remember. Dang, man, bro, that shit was crazy. Them nights you couldn't get in, I remember we used to go to the bus stop bench and just sit there all night till the next day, like till the
Mm.
sun came up when they left, and then we'd go in. Like, yeah, we
I had to
had
wait
to.
till my sister was up.
We had to. That shit was crazy, bro.
Yeah,
Them was
once my
some
sister was
times.
up, I'm good. But
Them,
my mom still caught me though. There's no escaping. There's no escape. Yeah, feel me? Once
yeah.
that window was locked, I was already sentenced. You feel me? It
They
was a
still.
wrap.
I think my mama still look at me as like I was the same little kid that I was then. I guess maybe she see it, huh? She just. I just don't know yet. It's like, yeah, you the same kid you was, and you don't
What
even
about
know.
your kids? Your kids still look like the babies, right? To
It's
you,
grown.
your kids look like babies to you still though.
Man, look like little twins. Like everything they do, I can see that part of me and what they do, what they got for me, bro. I see that shit so clear. It just don't make sense, and I can't do nothing but laugh though.
Oh God.
It's like, it's like all I can do is just laugh at it because it's like it's you don't pay attention to it. You just go about just being, you know, like you don't pay attention to it like going, okay, yeah, that part is the same as me. You feel me? You just like go about it trying to be a good father, raise your kids. We do all the different stories that they told us to do. All the ones that never work for everybody. Oh, what's up with it? What's up with it? Rob said, "What's up with it, Ozo?"
Yeah, man. Rob, man. Rob always got some interesting stories, man.
Yeah,
I
Rob
like
said he was the David Blaine of sneaking out the house.
what, man?
Man,
Man, I Homer Simpson mad times, bro. Out of yo, listen, one time, book. Listen, man, I was on one too. Listen, I was on acid, bro. Right, the little micro dots. I mean, not micro dots. They were gel tabs, and I remember them gel tabs because they was red or they were green, right? Like almost like the ones from the Matrix. And, bruh, I took that tab, right? We get to the so this is the funny story. Stop me if I already told you this story before. I have a friend. He calls me. He's like, "Yo, I got this custody, the client that he so he tells me the dude is
oh dang, Ozo, Ozo did it again, bro. I, what the hell? That shit is tripping. Hold on, I got it though. I was trying to. Dang, it should be. Damn. Golly. It can't be that. Man, I don't know what the hell. And then it's like the way, I don't know, bro. This is tripping. I tried to put the headphones on. This said no. And no. Wait, hold on. Let me see. I'm going to try to. Wait, just hop out and come right back in, Ozo. Dang. Man, that's crazy. Collab cam tripping. Come on, you was working just good. Okay, there we go.
you hear me?
Okay, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, how much did you hear what I said?
Man.
You didn't hear nothing I said?
Nah, all I heard was, dang, I just remember Rob
Huh?
talking about us sneaking out the house.
What
We
happened?
was, when Rob said he was the David Blaine of us sneaking out the house. And then you start going to your conversation, and I put the what's the name on.
Yo, dang, hold up.
Hey, I think he said start at the beginning, Ozo. He said, I don't
Yo,
remember what I was talking about. Dang, now it's an echo.
it's an echo now.
Yeah. You probably just got to turn your phone down. So.
My phone.
Test. Is that you or is that me? I don't know, bro. That thing tripping. It ain't tripping, but it's tripping. You just gotta laugh at it. That's it. Ain't nothing else you can do but laugh at it. And this IG, I know tripping. I'm gonna have to be doing one platform at a time from it just doing this. I'm not even gonna hold you. Oh, okay, there you go.
You can hear me?
Okay, yeah. Oh, okay, yeah, there you go. That's good too. Ain't no echo.
Alright,
I said test. Okay, yeah. Yeah, test. Yeah. He said, "Yeah, no echo no more." What's up, Case Two? Case Two was up in there.
I was saying something about somebody I told to take me somewhere. I forgot what it was I was saying, man. Damn.
I did too. I was, yeah.
Um,
I'm a bit
whatever.
tipsy. I'm a
Hmm?
little bit tipsy.
I'm a little bit, I smoke a lot, so and my head is a little banged up, so whatever. Yo, man, listen, man. Psychedelics, man. That's crazy how they just, you know what I mean? Like that consciousness expansion of things, little things, things that
That's
you
that.
did already, or things that you remember, or things that like how things unfold, like little microscopic things become like
Talk
giant,
about,
like
man.
how the brain could how we move through the space between you looking at something like did I tell you what happened with my cousin that he don't really take psychedelics like that he ended up taking the eighth, right?
Yeah.
He took an eighth. He's in the house. He thought he was straight. The music came on. He was doing something. The music was bumping right, and while he was getting ready to take a shower because he came home from work, and all his hair was standing up from, and he went into the shower, and he said that he shaved off all his hair, yo, from everywhere. But he came out of there looking like he had leukemia out the bathroom, dog. Right? So so he's tripping. So now he's tripping, right? The music was what had him, and so he's listening to the music, and he's trying to explain to me how the music. He followed the music, and he was between the walls, and he followed the music. So he'd been living in this house for like 6 years or more,
Yeah.
and they had an electrical fuse problem that there was somewhere that they don't know where this problem was at. They couldn't find it. So when he's tripping on shrooms, like I told you, he followed the music, the vibration. He was walking through the crib, and all of a sudden he stops halfway in the middle of the house, and and he's like, "Yo!" And he makes a mark on the wall. He goes and he gets the tools, and he cuts a hole in the wall, like a 6 inch by 6 inch hole. Lucky it wasn't a giant, big ass hole, like he destroyed the whole house. But he's over here tripping, and he's cutting a little 6 inch by 6 inch hole. And his girl's like, "What's wrong with you? You on drugs? What are you doing? What's up?" And he's like, "Yo, chill. I got this, yo. Let me do this. Let me do this." So he's over here. He cuts this hole, and when he cuts it, it was the exact spot where there was an electrical break in the wire that someone who had lived there before had Mickey Moused it, and they made it. They messed it up, and it was like not put together right. And the shrooms told him exactly where to cut this little hole in the wall in the middle, and it was in the middle of the house that would have never been found. So he was telling me the shroom because he was like, "Yo, I don't know, man. This is something. This is."
He said, hold on, baby. What you tripping? I got
Yeah,
this.
no,
All right.
yeah,
Oh, that is funny. But nah, Ozo, I think because like, do you ever when you off shrooms, do you ever get that buzzing to where it seemed like you everything is like electricity, like it's all that thing, everything.
yeah.
And I don't know, I seen that shit through the wires, bro. I seen it running through the wires. I could feel it and everything, like in the
Yo,
telephone pole
listen.
wires.
The things that they talk about, vibration, like something about that will unlock reality, right? So even there's the conspiracies that I've been following. I'm not following. You know how it is. Like I've been coming to me, it landing on my lap all the time about the same vibrational thing that they made them disappear. All the big giant bells, the giant bells. They were vibrational tools that they used to cure and heal people, like the boom, your whole body
Yeah,
just
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
nothing wrong with you. You leave. You don't even got to eat nothing. Yo, it's crazy. Like they had So, anyways, the vibration though. So the shrooms do something definitely. I guess our pineal gland is um electric, right? No, it's magnetic, right? and the heart is electric somehow because of all the movement it does and all that stuff. It creates an electrical field, and the brain and the pineal gland creates a magnetic field, and you know why I know this, right? Because of experience, right? Not because of it says it somewhere. I mean, saying it somewhere, yes, is an acknowledgement like a mom, like that, that it said it somewhere that it says, yes, this is what it is. But one time, without even tripping on shrooms, I was because when I was a kid, for some reason, I got chicken pox more times than I was supposed to get it. Like you're not supposed to get it more than twice, and I caught it like 3 times or 4 times. And my grandmother was like, "This is impossible." Like you know what I'm saying? Like he could die from this. My grandmother was saying, and and so I got a fever or something, and I remember that I was. It was like this was before I ever knew about psychedelics. I was tripping balls, yo, on this fever, yo. I was laying there, yo. Listen, there was a point that I was. This is why I say magnetic point, the pineal gland, because this is how the only way you can see stuff is when you're tripping, and I've even felt tripping on the first times. I felt the pineal, whatever it is between the in there somewhere in between all this, something. It felt like an M&M shell cracking, like an
Yeah.
M&M shell crack. Like if
What?
and there's somebody else trying to debunk it. I mean, not debunk it, but explain to me that it's probably the calcium buildup on the pineal gland. Whatever it was, I felt that like an egg cracking, like it
Man.
in the middle, in the middle.
Well,
Yo, so
why was mine different than that though? Okay, look,
yeah,
no, we that's something that we do need to talk about right there,
good.
because when it happened to me, I seen like it looked like it was an octopus that was pulling itself through me, and then it got to
Okay.
something that and it started crunching on it, and it felt like that, like the crunching, like
Crunch.
bro, it was like almost like it was eating a
That's
crab
what you
shell
said.
or something.
Yes, crab shell. That's what you said.
And I was
Mm.
like, what the hell? I said, man, that's the first thing I thought right there. I said, damn. I said, what
Yo,
if it
you thought
was
crab shell?
decalcifying my
Yo, you listen.
pineal gland?
That's crazy because you know how they say everybody thinks different, no matter if it's the same. Like the situation, right? So
Yeah.
you thought crab shell. I thought Eminem cracking like like the Eminem because it was like
Yeah. Yeah.
it was like an Eminem shell, and I felt the circle, I guess, of the pineal. Like I felt like it was an Eminem, like something like that, like a something cracking. Like you feel me? And
Yeah.
this is the thing that unlocks these doors, yo, these portals, these whatever this is. Like they call it losing your mind, they call it whatever they call it, but like somehow naturally, and when that thing cracked, I felt the vibration in there, like "Ooh," like a like,
Of the
and
pineal, like I felt like it was an
also
M&M,
what else
like
did that
something like
between
that,
the
like a
DMT
something
did a sound
cracking,
like
like
an
you feel me?
audible. There's
Yeah.
no sound. I mean, there's nothing audible happening, but I can hear the
This is the thing that unlocks these doors,
like
yo,
until
these
it's
portals,
like
these
popping, like
whatever
until
this is,
something's
like
gonna burst, and it was like it felt like helium being pulled into my every time I took a hit,
Yeah.
helium filled my brain. You know what I'm saying? And so that sound,
See.
when I blew out the smoke, I couldn't get. It was like a almost like when your ears are ringing, that they ring out of the blue. You're like, "Bing," you got that ear ringing. It was almost like an ear ring, but it wasn't the ear ringing. It was the sound of the pressure of the DMT or whatever it was that was in my brain. You know what I'm saying? And I could
Yeah.
feel it. That and it kept building until what some people describe as you come out the top of your head, like pop, like you pop up astral projection or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah. No, I'm laughing because I know everybody that's been dying. I know Rob. A lot of us have had that experience like that before, where it was like a hologram popping out your forehead or something.
Yeah.
But Rob said it don't often. He said, "Dang, wait, I gotta move my glasses up like this. It
I
don't
don't think the
get
last was
it
like
don't get
that.
it all. It don't get it often, but sometimes they will tell you exactly what you need to do for certain things in this reality. Yeah, every time. And we hard headed. We don't be wanting to listen. They be telling me
Mm.
things. I be like, stop playing. Like this is a hallucination. I don't be wanting to accept it, bro.
Nah,
But Sheila said, I
that's the
feel
part.
like these,
That you could question it, and even if you question it,
like there seems to
you
be a
know,
larger
it's
symbolic story playing out. Oh, look, this is a good one, Ozo. She said,
mm,
I feel like there seems to be a larger symbolic story playing out, being being told on top, being told on top of the original story, or maybe it's just me. I do get where get I do get to hear the acid story. I hope so, but dang, nah,
well,
hey, it's a million stories being played on top of each other.
yeah.
That's
Oh,
the wild
the
thing.
okay, look at the multi-layer,
Infinite.
right? So, so this multi-layer happened to me. Like this is the disrespect that I say about the shrooms, that they're disrespectful. Remember I told you this about this. So I'm in the I'm in the zone, right? You know, whatever it is that somebody uses for an effective dose, I'll be in there in the gram. So when this was kicking in, I'm chilling on the bed like this, right? I got a hoodie on. I'm like, you know, like I got a hoodie on, I got sweatpants on, I'm chilling, I got the hood, and I'm good. Like I'm coming out of the trip. This is like after I thought I was done tripping, right? So
Yeah.
this is why I say it's disrespectful because when I was tripping,
What's up, Joe Pro?
I couldn't look at my phone. I couldn't turn on the TV. I couldn't turn on no light. I couldn't do nothing because it was offensive to my eye sockets. It was bad for me to even it was like I had to just relax. So when I was done doing all that, um, I thought I was done tripping, yo, and I'm looking, yo, the sunlight was coming in. You know how we be tripping in the middle of the night till the sun comes up, right? So the sun's
Yeah.
coming up, and as the sun's coming up, I could see the reflection. And I was like, yo, my eyeballs were so good at seeing the sun coming up into the room. And I looked up, and the ceiling above me was a dragon laying down like this, looking at me, and its claws was dangling down like into my room, like and it was like looking at me from the edge of the on the edge of and the crazy part about it was like it felt like I was in a fish tank, right? And the
Yeah.
dragon was looking into the fish tank at me
But
from the fish tank. You feel me?
that's what she was saying, bro. It's like it's realities laid on top of reality. So the one
Yo,
that we see is this one, but the dragon
yeah,
one is existing at the same time in
yeah,
a whole different way. It's almost
yeah,
like I was watching the videos of the like on Facebook or something. It was like a reel somebody had posted, and it was like people that had different drawings on them coming together in the dark and like with a little background making themselves look like frogs and eagles and different
mm,
birds, but it was just three people, bro. And like it's fucking weird, bro, because I seen it on mushrooms and I seen these three entities. I seen the city first though, and
mm.
it's like I'm looking at the city, and then all of a sudden this whole side of the city move up, and you can see the outline of a female, and then you can see it, three females standing together making this whole city. And it was like it was,
Yeah.
man, it was fucking weird. You know what hit me today, Ozo? What I asked myself? I said, wait, who created me in order to control me, you know, to basically make me be the me that I'm being right now? Like I took my time out these years of my life in order to create a me that was going to run me and control the show while I actually just sit back and watch.
This whole time they've been telling us Gandalf the Grey. Hey, yeah, but his name is Jesus, though.
That shit was rapping. I gotta do
Nah, not Jesus. It
right
was
on
God, his
that.
father, which was Gandalf. Hey,
Now I
yo,
don't
look,
know who
check it
created the
out.
me.
The layer thing, right?
Like
Still,
then
like,
I like no. I even went further though. I said, why did I create the me to create the why did I create the me that I created to create the reality that the me that I created is generating? And then I sit back and I watch the me and I laugh because the me is being controlled by many other things that ain't even got nothing to do with me. It was just things that I probably liked or got a good feeling or a good kick out of for that time being. But then they started to take over. Those little inclinations, the little ideas, they just started to take over, and fuck, bro. I said I quit. You feel me? I'm gonna just
Yeah.
chill out, bro, cause that's getting too deep into it. You said Joe
Yeah.
Crow said I feed them.
Yo, listen, man, that whole layer thing though, man, is deep because um there's so many examples that are hidden examples of this, right? But for going back to what I was telling you about this dragon, right? Not only was it like I was in the fish tank and it was looking in on me, right? So
It
me
was
being
like
the
you was in the fish tank.
yeah, it was like I'm just describing it like that because it was like if my bedroom was inside of a pond or something kind of,
Oh,
and
okay, yeah,
the dragon was up there looking into the water, and I was under the water over there in the house in my bed, and he was up on the grass on the edge of the ceiling, and his claws was like this dangling, like he had his claws. It was laying down, and it was dangling, looking at me with his claw hanging down, and his wings, and it had wings too, and it was the wings were like draped into the house, and his claw was up there just dangling, and it was looking at me, and it was up there, and it seemed like he was somewhere where he was in the grass chilling somewhere else, and he was looking down into my reality, looking at me in my bedroom, and I'm looking at it. So this is the crazy thing about it, right? So
Th-
I whatever experiences that I have, right, that I've had situations with ghosts or whatever, I've already learned to not look at them directly because they'll disappear, yo. And I don't want them to just disappear. I'll be trying to debunk them. So if you look real close to them instead of looking directly at them, it won't disappear. So if you look close to it and you can see in your
do
peripheral that
you
shit's still moving and wiggling and doing
did
whatever
it
it's
seem
doing,
like
it'll stay
did
there,
it
right? So check
did,
this out, the book,
no,
right?
but
So
did it seem like that reality was like on top of this one, or it
yeah,
was like
yeah, it was draping. It was somewhere else, but it was draped into my reality, and it seemed like I was underwater or I was in a pit or somewhere
yeah,
that he was looking down at me, and he was on the edge up there, and the whole edge of the wall was like I was inside of something, like inside of a fish tank or inside of something, like you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So this being though was dangling into this reality by his hand. Like one of his foot was like it had his hands crossed over themselves, like the way dogs sometimes be sitting, and it had one of his wings kind of dangling down into the room too. So this is the thing about the multiple layers of reality, right? So I and like I said, this is the part. Like I told you, like I've had experiences with certain things that are strange. That if you look at them, they vanish. They kind of like dematerialize when you stare at them. Something about our eyeballs and our intent, like what do you like what is that, let me look at that, and when you look
yeah.
at it, it just disintegrates into there's nothing there. So it's like but if you look over here with my peripheral, I can still see something moving over here, like what is that moving over there, and it'll keep on forming and shaping, and you know there's something over there in that space. So it's like I was trying to play this off with this dragon, right? Like I didn't want to look at it because I felt like, holy shit, there's a dragon looking in at me. Like what the hell? So as I kept on getting closer and closer to looking directly at it, finally I'm looking directly at this thing, and it didn't disappear. And I pulled my hoodie off, and I'm like, what, man? And I'm like, this thing is just dangling there. So I just stood up, and now I'm standing up, and I'm looking at it, and it's like, yo, the shrooms to just totally disrespecting my eyeballs that I could see this dragon right there. So I'm like, yo, and I got closer to it, and I'm like, I'm gonna touch it, right? So I chose to touch his wing, right? So I reached my hand out to touch his wing, and when I grab it, I grabbed the feathers, and I was like, oh shit! I pulled my hand back, like, yo, this thing is up in here from somewhere else, and I just turned around and I went and I sat on the bed, and I was like, I ain't gonna bother it because I already came to this agreement with the shrooms that even if they show me stuff, they're basically showing me stuff that could be there whether we see it or not. So
Yeah.
when we don't see it, they can't do nothing to us like a ghost. It can't grab you. You just goes right through you. Like if you was a ghost to it. So it's like just because I could see them when I'm tripping, I'm not afraid of it. So it's like whatever. So I sat on the bed And I'm like, oh shit. Once I touched the feathers though, it shocked me. And I was like, I pulled my hand back, like, oh shit, the feathers are there. I felt them on my hand. I sat on the bed and I was like, I'm just gonna let it chill like it did. And the sun came up. And as the sun came up, I watched it dematerialize as the sun got brighter. The whole patch of grass where this thing was at, everything vanished and it just disappeared. And when it disappeared, when I was done tripping, there was a this is the multiple reality thing. There was a dream catcher there that I forgot about, that I didn't even remember there was even a dream catcher there. But why did I chose to touch his wings though? Why did I touch the dream catcher feathers and to confirm this dragon's fucking whole body? Why didn't I touch his beak or his fucking claws? Like why did I not like why did like it was like I felt like it was
Be,
my decision to touch his feathers, yo. But it's like what if they tricked me somehow, like, yeah, here, touch our feathers. And this is like, you feel me?
yeah.
But at the same time, when I came out of that, right, I was like, yo, the multiple reality shit. Like, I went to try to just debunk it because, like, nah, I'm in my crib and I go touch the feathers and it's there. That's the dragon's wings. Like, holy shit, he is there. So when I was, and then I came out of this trip, I was good. Now the dog is looking at me. I went and got something to drink. I washed my face off, and I still got the shrooms pumping through me. And I go downstairs. I take the dogs to go use the bathroom. I go downstairs, and when I go downstairs, here comes a city bus. Boom, and it passes by, right? And when the city bus passes by, it dawned on me like, yo, so if we're on psychedelics and I see a brontosaurus or a woolly mammoth running down the street, I'd be the fool to stick my hand out to touch it, and it breaks my arm because it's a city bus.
Yeah.
Because the multiple layers of reality that things that are happening here, happening somewhere else, happening like you feel me?
Hey, but
Just
but but with us knowing that, what do you think? Like, have you ever like caught a glimpse of the future and just thinking about reality and going when we get to that point to where we know we creating what we want, what's gonna happen when everybody know, not just the the certain ones that do know.
um
Damn, see, I
the
this
this
this I think this is exactly where we would be at right now. Cause for reals, man.
damn,
Cause
I
you got
caught that.
people that's out there offing people, and they feel like that's the right thing to do. And so
They
it's
got a
like it's
mission.
already there. It's always been there.
Yeah. Yo, everybody's the main
Yeah, hold
character.
on, I have to grab some more water.
Man.
Hey, it's always been there, Ozo, man. It's not never leaving from there. This is there
Everybody
right now. This is this the
yeah, for
now
cool.
the now is actually the future.
Yeah.
The now is the future and the past and the present. I
It
think
definitely
that's a
is, man.
beautiful thing, bro.
It's just something about realizing that things, normal things that you do reflect and they multiply, or they create a reality, like, you know what I mean, like waves somehow, like a ripple effect of dropping a rock into water and the ripples, you know what I'm saying, that, and then the ripples come back, like, you know what I'm saying, the water goes across the lake and then come back, like, you know what I mean, not all the way across, but it still affects the entire lake, the ripple travels. So it's like somehow our thoughts do that. And it's been many times having powwows with y'all talking or whatever, that as soon as I leave the crib, manifest, you know what I mean, and it's been confirmation so many times, and it's not a trick that I could do, like I could purposely make it appear, you know what I mean, but somehow, you know what I mean, like, I don't know, man, things appear, and I don't know if I don't think it's discriminates between needs and wants. It's more like it's more like a I don't know, bringing your consciousness to this point of reflection on something for some reason, or whatever it is. I don't know, man. Like it just
I ain't even gonna lie, bro. I'm to that point to where I don't think we even live in life. Because I don't even think that's a thing. I think life is just living itself. And you
Yeah,
just in the flow. It don't matter what you decide you think you doing. Life had already made the decision that you was going to do that already. Because the past is what made today what it is. So it already determined where you was going and what it was going to do. You just went along accordingly. Even when you thought you was getting angry, like it knew all these different points. It already know. And it's already doing it. It got everybody doing it. And we thinking we doing something even when we learn something or think we know something, but it's like it's a part of the bigger scheme of things. I think that's the crazy part. That's how I look at it now, Ozo.
look at the bigger scheme of things.
Yeah, like not the bigger scheme of things. It's just like like when you cut, like when you cut a piece of wood, the grain go a certain way, and that's how it grew. It grew like that. You feel me? Like that wasn't something that could be changed. You couldn't change the grain of the wood. That's how it grew. So like us being a part of life and life growing, our ideas, our fictional beliefs, the characters we come up with, they're all a part of life too. They all everything is. Like we'll just think that okay, everything that we touch and we see and we have, we'll think
Yo,
that is, but no, the things that we have up here, the characters we design and everything, they're part of it too.
yo, book. Listen, right? Our grandparents, parents, our great grandparents, their parents. Then they ain't a scrap left of who these people were, right? Like it's
Mm-hmm.
crazy how we vanish when we die within a few years. Not even the length of time that you were alive does it take for you to be gone,
Forgotten
completely
about.
forgotten, like you never
And
existed. Not a word, not a stone carved, not a mountain that you walked up to and chiseled, not a sentence on. Nothing is out there.
nothing. Look,
Nothing.
that's what I was saying, bro. About 1,000 years from now, bruh. Like the us that is us now is not gonna be using because it's gonna be
Unless you
over.
make a, unless you make a,
Ain't no.
unless you make a, unless you make a book or bot that looks exactly like you, that could clone, that could pretend to be you, that answers all your algorithm questions or the way things the way you did. You feel me? That's the only because we are basically, you feel me. No matter how much we fight it, right?
That's what
We
we did though. We just
no,
called them
listen, right?
kids.
No matter how much we deny it and how much we fight it, right? We're only a little string of complexity, um a little algorithm of this is the way we respond when we ask the question. This is what we would think. Like, nah, this is what I do. Nah, this is how I tie my sneakers.
Yeah.
This is how I dress. We're just a little algorithm of things that they could copy and put onto a robot that look just like you, and just to be. You feel
It's
me?
simple. We make it complex. Nah, life is complex though, Joe Crow. Look, it's simple, but it's complex at the same time. Cause
Well,
it
it's
could
not
be a
simple.
flower that looks simple, but that shit is
It's not,
complex to make it what it is. But it's still
nothing.
beautiful. It's like we're gonna make it what we want to make it. That's what we here to do. We're here
Look,
to tamper and play with it and flip it and turn it upside down, freak it a little bit. We're here to do all that weird stuff to life.
yo, bro, that's how complex it is. It's so complex that we could do anything like that, and it's still gonna be complex beyond our comprehension. Like you feel me? Like even a stupid little bumblebee defies gravity the way it flies. That
Yeah,
thing is using that thing is using vibration to float around and go where it wants to go. It's not using its wings.
bumblebees,
It's not using the strength of its wings to use the air.
dragonflies.
Yeah, it's not using its wings to fly through the air. Like you feel me? To push it here or there. It's using the vibration that its wings create to move. So
Now
it's
we
like
can.
moving like a UFO. It moves like a UFO, a bee. That's the simplest shit that we just look at it and like, get that shit out of here. It's a bee. We don't care about stuff like that.
I think that's the thing, bro. I think that like the body, like the body wants to be like remembered. This is Beyond the Smoke, the podcast. So when we gonna go deep. If y'all want to go deep into it and the underlying truth, It's the only thing we gonna get there right now. And if you know the underlying truth, you go, dang, because you don't be worried about them leaves when they fall off that tree. You don't be looking at one leaf and going, I'm going to say this one because this one gone. You feel me? No, they had a time and they be gone.
Mm-hmm.
What they going to next, nobody knows. But they had a time and be gone. I think we the same way, bro. Because it's
Yeah,
too
because
many. When you
we
think
can't
about how
even
many people didn't live life, you go, come on now, where they storing them at?
but listen, this is the complexity of the human, right? I guess we can intervene into things that are supposedly not a leaf. You just said a leaf, right? So you could take a leaf still and cut the the part that was connected to the branch. You could take that little stem and you could shave it a little bit, and then you take the leaf, cut it in half, and do some shit to point it, and then you bury it, and that shit'll grow a whole new roots
A
and make
whole
a
new
whole new
tree.
tree off of a leaf that would have just turned into nothingness. It's not even
Nah,
a
but
seed.
still, that leaf gonna still have its
And
day
that
to
leaf,
where it's gonna
and not
die.
only, but listen, but this is, yeah, for sure. But the leaf is now transitioned into something else, and now a tree. But still, that leaf, um, what the hell? Like, you feel me? Like,
All
where
the key to things.
it turns into a tree, and it's crazy because it's not a seed; it's a clone of the tree because it came from the leaf. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. But
It
ain't
just so
that like that? It's
the
weird
tree
when you even
the
think
tree
about it that way, Ozo. Because I think that that's what everything does. It keeps cloning itself over and over again, and
yeah,
try
yeah.
to
So
mix
do you
itself
die?
with the best
So
genes.
yeah. So do you die because your son is alive?
Nah, that
You
that
feel?
that little speck
Yo, I got
of
a
DNA
grandkid.
is right there,
You
still
alive,
going.
alive. You feel me? Not only is you alive, but you alive, 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 alive,
What
alive.
if
Because you got a son and a grandson. You
what
got
if when you
grandkids.
die, you get to pick one of your kids to go into once they get 30?
No, listen. This is what I heard that was supposed. Yo, listen. I heard to this, right?
Oh,
I heard that the ancient dudes used to keep a family lines. Family lines was traced because when you die, you could only come back through your sons. Like, you could only come back into this reality through your offspring's seeds. So that if you're dead and you feel me, like the first kid who has a kid, that's you coming back right there through your genetic tree somehow. Like, that's how they would
yeah.
find these
It's
or
like the you, the like
yeah,
let's say the 30-year-old you, because you always see that thing. Remember on Rick and Morty that when they
yeah,
was in the hole, and that was
yeah.
the scariest thing when he looked in the mirror and he became his dad and he started climbing out the hole. He thought that was it, but he was still stuck in the hole. But I'm just saying that's one of them things. Like it's like what if you go into your kid's body when you 30? Because they go, okay, dang, I'm starting to act like my dad. I talk like my dad. I do stuff that my dad did.
Hmm.
That'd be wild if life was living itself out like that. To where each time it transitioned, like it'll go into that next body that's a
What
part
about the
of
people
it.
that didn't have kids? They asked out.
Huh?
The people that didn't have kids, they asked out.
No. Nah. Nah, they that was they found out a way to escape. What do you mean? They said they was done. They fist to go to a reality that's gonna be totally different than this.
Oh
But it's gonna be
man.
the same. It's gonna be laid on top of this one still.
They're
Cause we
gonna be
talk
the
about
dog.
DNA.
They're
Look,
gonna-
bro, that's
Nah,
the wild thing. Ozo, we
yeah,
talk
yeah,
about DNA and all that shit, man. What if that shit really don't mean nothing?
yo, book. What if they come back as a family dog? Like, damn, I
Oh
should have
no.
been human, man. Like, damn.
Like, yeah, man, I'm dropping them in here. But I'm just
Oh,
saying, bro, that
oh,
shit is wild. It's a wild thing to think about. But who knows? Who knows? Nobody knows. We don't act like we know. Because I think the mycelium, though, I think just everything going into the ground, they grab all the information on everything. It's almost like some Noah's Ark type shit. Like they got the information on everything that ever lived. Just the mycelium growing in the
yo,
ground
listen,
and
right?
shit.
Um, I just happened to fucking, I don't know, man. Listen, when I was a kid in Jersey, right, there was a train tracks across the street, right, and there was trains across the street, and there was this little spot of water, a little patch of water that only was there when it rained, and when it wasn't raining, it was only a puddle that was a a puddle that would never completely dry out. It was a puddle that was like um maybe the length of like a car and a half, right? And it was on this little rivet of between the train tracks and the dirt or whatever like that was in the train tracks was all full of dirt and grass and stupid stuff over there. But the closer
Yeah.
you got to the track, they had these rocks, these rocks that were all up next to the tracks, and then the rocks went down and they went to this little divot that always filled with water, always dried back out. But it had these. So since it had always water, it had them cattails growing out of it. Them things that look like cigar, and then when you break it, it turns into fuzzy things that float away.
Oh,
It's
okay,
like
yeah.
yeah, yeah. So it was those things was growing in there and stuff like that, and the water would dry out, and those things looked like they were just growing out the ground, but it was always like wet over there. It was never completely dry. But my point is, right? But it was only like the size of when it was like rained. It was probably like 4 cars long instead of when it dried out and it was only like always like a car, like a half a car was the smallest it would get. You know what I'm saying? And it was thin too. It wasn't a thick little piece of water. It was like maybe a sidewalk, as thick as a sidewalk. And this is what I'm saying. Like I seen it all the way dry to like they would look like there was no water. And when it was water, there was fish in there, little tiny fishes that were colorful like rainbow on them. They were little, and they were fish too, like minnows. Where every time
Yeah.
you walk over there, you see the fish move that way, and then you go over there and they swam this way, and then and then I would see birds over there trying to get them things too, trying to pluck them. We seen the birds over there trying to get at them, all kind of things, and it was these little tiny fishes, and it's like, where did these fishes come from, bro? Like if they're living in the train tracks in Camden, New Jersey, bro, where there's nothing out there to live. There's in the middle of the gutter, and these little
Yeah.
tiny fishes sprouted
You know,
in this puddle.
yeah, that's
Like,
wild, bro. Because you wouldn't think somebody was putting them in there. It's like, wait,
nah,
hold
nobody put
on.
them in
What
there.
if
There was
somebody?
cattails growing there. It was like cattails growing there. Sometimes you would see tadpoles in there. Sometimes you would see these little beetles that look like turtles. We was like,
Yeah.
yo, what kind of beetles are these? They look like little turtles. These beetles that swim in the water with these little legs, and they would swim mad fast, and they look like little tiny turtles, but they were beetles. And there was like weird stuff in this water, and it was like those fishes was part of it. And now I know people. I was watching this dude on Instagram that he grows them betta fish, them little bettas that they
Yeah.
sell that they have
Yeah.
them in little bowls. Them fishes grow in the jungle, right? In Amazon. I found out that there's bettas that their eggs are so small that when the water evaporates, that the eggs get caught pulled up into the clouds and they rain back down into the fucking jungle.
Whoa.
And then the jungle and they land in the trees are like this, and the puddle grows in the middle of the branches like this, and that's where they live their whole life. When the egg lands in that water, it hatches, and it don't hatch until it lands in the water. And when it lands in the water, it hatches, and now this little fish could live in this little. That's why they live in little bowls, and it lives in this
Yeah.
little bowl. And whenever it rains, it jumps out of the bowl and tries to land in water somewhere else, and it just keeps on until it finds another fish to breed with.
I ain't
Like
never
this,
even looked up the story on them betas neither.
yo,
I seen a lot of people with them.
Yo, so this is why I was like, yo, so how can osmosis happen in natural, like things could sprout out of nothingness? Like you feel me? So it's like
That
infinite.
and look, no, Ozo, that shit is wild because it makes sense. Because now when you think about it, whenever you go to the Pet Smart or somewhere and you see the fish, you
Mm,
never see a tank with all those fish in there together.
no,
Never.
they keep them in their natural environment. It's a little bowl of water because they live in the crook of trees
Yeah,
and puddles in the ground. That's
yeah.
it.
You never
They
see
land in
them.
flowers, they
Yeah,
land
that's
in
wild.
vase flowers, they land in all kind of stuff, and they live their whole life in this vase, this bouquet of flowers in the jungle that the morning dew keeps it full of water every day. It's over flooded all the time. Frogs come in there, all type of stuff. They stay living there. The frogs lay eggs in there and everything. Like it's crazy. How
I have to go see that now.
yeah, you'll
I'm gonna
find
have
it
to
though.
go
You'll
see
see
that
what
shit
those
now.
videos on that.
Yeah, that shit is crazy, bro. It makes sense now. Cause I've never
Yeah.
seen them together, and I be buying fish. I always been
They
bought fish.
fight. They fight. So if they land in, so if they in the rains and they feel confident to jump out of their little water source to go find bigger water source, they land somewhere where there's another fish. Their job is to destroy his gills and his wings or whatever it is that he has, so that he can't get a female. He wants to make him look raggedy so that he could jump out of there after he raggedies him up. He kicks him out, or he jumps out and he finds a better spot. If he thinks the spot is big enough, he just beats him up until he gets out. Until
Oh, dang, bro. This thing did it again. Ozo, hold on. You got to go out and come right back in. My headphones just turned off for some reason. Let's see what you said. PlayStation 1 had a game called Parasite. Parasite Eve. It shows how we all have DNA in us that makes a ring shape, and it's not our DNA. Oh, that must be the God DNA.
what?
No, Joe Crow was saying PlayStation 1 had a game called Parasite Eve. It shows how we all have DNA in us that makes us a ring shape that makes a ring shape, and it's not our DNA.
Hmm. You know, there's a game called Spore, where it shows you could start as a little tiny little microbiology, and then you have to grow and you have to mate and you have to continue to evolve, and then you will grow into all the way into a being that now you're swimming in the water like a fish, and then you become a being that you could come up on land until you keep on evolving until you're a creature. Whatever creature you create finally can make civilization and alien civilization off of a microorganism.
Man, that shit is weird, bro.
Yeah, the game's called Spore.
Because I had just trips of watching certain parts of me come together in order to make the body, and like it was almost like the same as like a city or a country or something, like a country. You know, a whole country coming together and being like the U.S. That was my body, and that's what they did. They came together in order because it was easier to get food that way or some shit. That shit was weird as hell, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Psychedelic trips be tripping me out
Other organisms that
sometimes.
create us find it beneficial to be us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. That's the thing. But you know, it don't. It wasn't like I said. It's never just the body parts or the little bits and pieces that each one came together. Like everything that make the heart came together in order to make the heart. Everything that came together to make the heart came together to make this part right here in order to feed this part. That made this part in order to feed this part. Each one was like living off of each one. But they were their own realities though. They wasn't the same as, the reality I was generating or creating. They all came together, but they all had their separate places that was happening. And I don't know, bro. That shit was weird as hell, bro. Shit was weird. I don't think I'm gonna ever kick the Joshua tree though, Rob. I ain't gonna kick that one. I can't, bro. That shit is wild as shit.
Hey,
I
yo.
seen it, it's because, bro. I'm telling you, Ozo. I seen like, man. I seen many lifetimes, but I seen times where it showed me that it showed me that reality was just the reflection of your consciousness or your mind or whatever you want to call it. It's many times, and I didn't went fully there and seen it, and I never wanted to really accept it. I never wanted to even like say or even talk about it.
Extremely is. You know what I mean?
And I
There's
think I
extreme.
forgot, bro. I think I kind of forgot or something.
Yeah, there's nothing to see here. Go lay down. Nothing to see here. You know what I'm saying? Yo, listen. It's extreme examples of that is like the two guys that are talking about going to camping, and one guy he's kind of nervous about going camping, and he's like, "What about animals? What if we come across a bear?" And the dude's like, "I ain't never come across no bear. I've been there my whole life. I've gone to this camping spot. I've never seen no bear." He's like, "Yeah, but there's bears out here. Why? You know what I mean?" He's like, "Nah, why would you even? Nah, there's no bears, man. We good." So when they go camping. Instead of bringing their gun or whatever, they go camping. First thing they come across, a bear. They see the bear, and they was like, "Yo!" And they get up out of there as fast as possible. And you know what I'm saying? And the moral of the story was that did they see the bear because he's talked about it? Because that's the thing. Of course he did.
Because you
Like he brought
created
that
it.
into existence, bro. Like you feel me? Like his like just and the only thing I could reflect on that right book, um, he was afraid of the bear so much that what if we see one? What if we see one? What if we see one? He seen one is reflected to me of being in the car with motherfuckers. I'd be like, what if the police come? What if the police come? What if the police come? And then the police are pulling us over, bro, because your stupid
Yeah.
mouth kept on saying the police. What if? What if? What if? And his reality does reflect off of that, off
It
of
was
us.
something that the scientist was talking about. Like like I was watching this video. This one dude, I know a lot of people seen him. I don't know his name. I don't remember, but he was talking about reality, and he was saying the same thing Kalindi was saying. Like basically, like as you generate reality, it's not even created until you turn and you look at it until it's like in your face, like right there. But it's like
Mhm.
you're making it as you're looking at it, like because whatever's behind you, it don't really exist, but you bring it into reality once you turn towards it. He was basically saying the same thing Kalindi has said, bro. I was gonna do a reaction to that video because it was a lot he was talking about that, like that's what I'm gonna start doing, bro. I gotta do reaction videos on those videos when I see them because it be explaining it more in depth of a lot of things that we be seeing and why we be witnessing it, because that's what it is. Even though we don't want to accept it, we want to accept, going to work every day and all that shit. I'm just saying, we want to
Mhm.
accept the other stuff. You feel me? Hold on to the traditionals, and that's why we probably don't see the underlying reality. I think that's why we don't see it. It wasn't really meant for us to see it. It was meant for a lot of people to keep doing and doing what they do, because that's the only way it's going to get up to the point of really actually recognizing itself, is by seeing itself in every which way, don't matter which way it is. That's the only
So
way
the
it's
world,
going to get up
the
to that
world has
point of
to have
even
a,
being able to recognize itself.
the whole world has to have a triple. Has to get a triple for it. Every human file in and
Nah,
take this report. Let
I
us know what you see.
I used to think like that too, bro. I ain't even gonna lie, man. Booker, that's why do I have depression. Then why do I have depression? Man, because, bro, depression is a real thing, bro. You feel me? Especially when it's inside you. Like that's the crazy thing, Joe Crow. You probably didn't hear me when I talked about my experience where I went into that. I'm a person with depression that didn't have, like, I didn't have depression though, but I know for a fact you can get trapped in it, and you, like, still though, like, and like the cold thing about it was I couldn't get out of it. It didn't matter everything somebody said or did, it didn't do nothing but add on to it. That's it. It didn't matter what they said. If they was trying to uplift me, like, bro, it was the weirdest thing, but it was dope. So it was like I could understand, because there was certain things that I was seeing that people did to get out of it, and it was like, bro, I understand now. Like I wouldn't have never thought it go that far to where you don't have, you think you have control but you don't, because depression is gonna be depression. And when it kick in on you, like, bro, some of us just, we gonna react to it differently. We gonna react to it differently. Like, like if I was depressed when I was a kid, I could get an ass whooping and just snap me out.
Yeah, yeah. Well, all you want,
I ain't gonna
oh,
lie, bro.
yo, fix your face. That
Yeah,
was one
fix
of them.
your face. What you looking like that for? Hey,
Yeah,
I can get an ass whooping and get brought smooth up out of depression, but I didn't know that's what it was doing. But then there's other ones, that I seen. I seen major actors and rappers who brothers, went through that and they lost them in it. So it's like, when you on the outside looking in, bro, you can judge it and you can call it whatever you want, but you don't understand it until you experiencing it. The depression and talking about is it to get me on my right life path. Man, I don't know. Only you knowing that, cause you making the story. I can't create your story. I'm only creating the aspect that's here, generating with me. When you talking about what you talking about, but the story you creating it. And sometimes it's not easy to change, bro. Like we can say it is, cause it sounds good being said, but some of us can change it. But it's on you, bro. It's like it's on you. That shit, and it's not easy. It's not an easy task. I need to do the shrooms. They will help with that. They will help with that because I got a friend that be having anxiety, and it helps with their anxiety. Like that's which is a trippy thing. It's like you just got to find the right tool for yourself, almost in the sense you got to find the right tool for yourself that will work for you. Like when you're trying to
Yeah,
take off a boat.
the right tools
Is
all the time.
it hard to believe?
Yeah,
Oh
you
man,
feel me? You gotta have the right tools, man.
everyone's situation and path to getting better is
Why
different.
not? Yo, but
Exactly.
for sure, the shamanistic tools is you know why the shrooms? Because you could take 20 years of your life and go to learn how to become a monk or something. You know, feel me? But who knows if that's even gonna allow you to
It might can.
ascend mentally. You feel me? Like, but the shrooms will do it
It might
for
can.
free
He was saying can
without no practice.
microdose and do it, and I'm like, it might can, but it's more than that because like
Yeah.
it's somebody here that was like doing a lot of alcohol and like going through a lot of things, and they stopped. Why I don't know. They stopped and said they was clean for a minute, and like that it messed me up because it's like dang, like when you figure out you have the power to change
Mhm.
whatever you want to change, you're going to
Yeah.
use what tools you feel like you need to get over it. Like
Yeah.
the tools everybody else have, they might not work for you. They like we were saying, like I got a whooping and it cleared my depression. I wasn't depressed no more. It might take more than that with you. So you
Yo,
got to
they
find the
have
one
to.
thing that's working for you.
Yo, part about that is to get whooped in your head to relieve. Not it was like quit stressing. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
you had to be a ninja or some. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, listen, you better shut up. I don't want to see your face. Fix your face because I could tell you still thinking about it. Like, you feel me? So you had to pretend. You had to fix your face and everything and not think
Yeah.
about stuff. But you know what?
Yeah, you had
All
to.
right.
Although you making me laugh because I'm thinking of the ass whoopings I got, and then
Yeah,
where I was crying or I was trying to be mad and angry at everybody, and mom's like, "Fix your face." No, hey, I don't care. You better act like you. You don't gotta
yeah,
act like you happy, but you ain't gonna
yeah,
sit here and be looking like you mad either.
yeah. Because you deserve that slapping.
Yeah.
So, sharp.
Yeah, but it's like kind of crazy because everybody got a different, they got a different way of attacking they sort of
Yeah,
thing. So it's like, but everybody always feel like they have the answer, and I'm like going, bro, I don't I wish I did have the answers. I'll be snitching. I'll be snitching on life 24/7, nigga. Hey, we got. That's what I'm call myself. Life snitch 101. To where I'm snitching on what life is doing to us. I can't blame nobody else. You feel me? Because we the ones making the mistakes. We the dumb ones. You feel me? Making the mistakes. Like I'm seeing all these little kids doing these little shootings, doing all this shit, getting locked up for the rest of their life and smiling about it, and you be smiling until you get behind them walls, though. You feel me? Then it be like shit get real when you pick up that damn mattress and be carrying it where you gotta carry it. But at the same time, it's like, bro, we all got different ways of going about this
Right?
thing.
You're gonna go meet that CO that like looking at balls. You're gonna go meet that
Oh
dude.
yeah,
You're gonna meet him.
we used to call her tight pants because she used to wear the tightest pants in the thing. You feel me? Like this is before they had them tights that females be wearing. That's how her what's the names was exactly. Some of us get better with mushrooms, macro or micro. Some need more out of their environment. Some need their ass whooped. Some need
Yeah.
therapy. Some need a new person's
Yo, lucky for
relationship
me. Lucky
in
for
their
me. Listen.
life to help.
Hey,
For
yo,
reals.
that's true. That you know how true that is. Because lucky for me, I got my ass whooped when I was a kid to learn lessons of respect. Like I learned to, even though I was bad, that I would get in trouble in the streets and go to jail and have problems with the police and shit like that. I would never go. Like wherever I went with my grandmother to somebody's house, like I never asked for nothing to drink. I never put my feet up on nobody's furniture. I never, I always clean my feet. I always open the doors for women. I always pull the chair out. I always wash my dish if I had to. If I was somewhere
Yeah.
where that you know what I'm saying? I always, you feel me? Like it was
One
always
thing. Ozo,
something.
tell
Yo,
the truth though. One thing we always knew is when we went to go use that restroom, you gotta lift up that toilet seat.
that was the last one too. That seat, and it better be clean too, because
You
there's
better
women here.
lift that toilet seat up.
Like, you feel
Uh,
me? Like you feel me? There's always like that. That's one of the things that. So lucky I got home training like that. So now when I take psychs, there's that core of me that can't be broken. You feel me?
yeah,
Like I'm not gonna change who I am at the core. Like you feel me? Like I might forget who I am. I might not see like I might be a camera floating around somewhere with eyeballs blinking, but it's still not gonna make me do something. Even if I'm a camera, eyeballs floating around, I'm still not gonna do something out of my character. Like I'm still my character floating around as eyeballs. Like you feel me? Nothing changed. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Even though everything changed, nothing changed. You feel me?
That's wild because a lot of
Yeah.
people, well, I ain't gonna say a lot. There's some
Some
that kind
people,
of fall out of themselves.
some people completely change. Just like
And
when,
then
like
it's
my
like,
mom.
dang,
Oh,
you want to go is understandable, but at the same time, it's like, nah, it ain't. It really
oh yeah,
ain't. That's the same as if we in the hood, bro, and
yeah,
we all take we contemplate some shit, me, you, and
yeah.
somebody else, and we go do some shit, and then somebody else tell on us all. It's
No,
rules to this shit, and it don't matter what happens, what we get in, how the circumstances of the situation. It's rules to every game that's being played. It's certain rules, and some people kind of step outside of those rules, bro. I hate to say it.
hmm
They just do.
Hey, yo, listen, man. I had aunts that people were afraid of. You feel me? So, and she didn't discriminate if you was an adult or a child, she'll slap the shit out you. Like my
Yeah,
aunt wasn't playing. So there was rules to things that we had to learn home training, bro. Like we don't do things that this message ain't gonna get back to my aunt, yo, or to the person in the family that's gonna handle you because you already got handled at home by your moms slapping you upside the head for something or whatever. And then when your aunt sees you as a whole new, oh, I heard you got F on this scorecard or something you did that they trying to slap you upside the head over. You feel me?
yeah,
So um I learned to keep my stuff private, you feel me? And that's the respect part too, that is in the hood that if even though I was doing stuff that was bad, I still was highly trained to be in the crib. Um,
you
like
Joe Crow.
I had manners, you know what I'm saying? And
Nah, that's.
you
Did you
feel me? Like I
remember
had
though, like in our day, like bro, like if you went out and you did something, like I got a whooping from the neighbor, and the
yeah,
neighbor
yeah, yeah.
called my mom, and I tried to tell my mom what the neighbor did, and when I got home, I
Whoa.
got a whooping by my mama also.
Yeah.
You
Yo, but
couldn't,
book, that's the part though, right? So if you're smart enough, if your whoopings is hard enough, you either crash out because of the whoopings, is whooping you down, or you learn how to hide everything that they don't even know. There's nothing to whoop you for because there's
yeah,
no evidence.
my
So
baby a good kid.
I learned how to be a good kid on paper. You feel me? But I will still be over there like, how this kid get locked up? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then they find out, and I will get in trouble with my family. My aunt, um, that one that I was afraid of, that used to slap the shit out of everybody, she ended up slapping me a few times, dog. And on the like on the third time she had to slap me, she was like, "Come here," and I went over there right to her, and she just slapped me like pow, and I'm just standing there. She's looking at me in my eye. I'm looking at her in the eye. She's like, "What is the point of this?" She's like, "Yo, if I'm gonna if you're gonna do stuff, why are you doing stuff? Like I understand." She broke it all down to me too. Like I understand that you but you doing stuff on the streets that we got to go to court, or you got to like what's all this, like, you know what I'm saying. And the fact that she was bringing it to my attention was like, because my aunt wasn't abusive. It wasn't about abuse. She was trying to she used slaps as a tool to teach you lessons. You feel
Yeah,
me?
to
Like,
give you
so
shit.
it's a tool. It was an abuse. So now she's looking at me in my eye after she slapped the shit out of me the third time, like of over an event that was currently, like, I kept on getting in trouble in the streets. So now she's on the third time she had to slap me. She's looking at me in my eye. She's like, "What is it like? This isn't affecting you." She's like, "If I'm slapping you, you coming to me, you're not even hiding, you're not even putting your hands up, you're not even flinching, and I'm just slapping you. So it's like you're just gonna just keep filing up into to me to slap you. Like, there's no point in this." Like, she's like, this is not helping you, me slapping you. Like, she was like, "Why you keep doing this?" Like, you know what I'm saying? She's like, so she had to make me think logically of why I was whatever was going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
So
why
that's
you
why I
kept
just
doing what you was doing?
yeah, so that's when I just got up out the crib. Like, I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna bring my stuff around the crib no more, and I just stayed in the streets. So you feel me? Like, whatever I did was what I did. Like, you know what I mean? That's on me. But definitely, man, it's good to have somebody in the life though that cares enough about you to slap you, dog, to teach you a lesson so that you don't crash out. You feel me? Like that. So you have to, because reality sometimes we don't listen. We hard headed, and not everybody's hard headed. Some people don't need to get slapped. You know what I mean? But hard
Everybody
headed people do.
crashing out, Ozo. Everybody Brick Baby, uh, all the different names crashing out right now. You be like, golly, like things ain't nothing the same no more. Like
No.
it ain't, you ain't gotta snitch no more. Like everybody snitching on theyself. You don't even. This shit is really like that one movie that had Tom Cruise in it, to where he was going back in time, and they like, well, they had the little timekeeper people, and the little ball
Yeah,
come down and it tell you what's gonna happen in the future, and they go arrest them before they commit a murder.
yeah, 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 yeah.
It's
Yep,
like
that
it's
movie.
really like that shit.
Yo, that movie was serious. Kalindi. The mushrooms told me this. Like, you feel me? Like, Kalindi too, like, was saying, the government uses this. Like, the government they've been pulling information out of this, because it's not like everybody, like, we've been taught in a certain way when we go to school to so we have all these pre like, what's that called, preloaded stuff that we got to go through when we go through psychedelics. We got to go through all this nonsense of things that we got to make sense of. Eventually we break out of it and we start figuring stuff out in life. But there's people in the government that already passed this barrier. They're not,
Yeah,
they already know. So they assign people to do a certain job, like, people, and they have all the
Minority
resources to
Report.
find the people
Yeah,
who don't forget what they seen one time. You show somebody a card one time like this, they remember it and never forget it. They could draw it. They only seen it for a second, and they could go 3 days, 4 days from now, a week from now, a month from now, a year from now, and draw what they seen on that paper because it's still in their memory. The
yeah.
photos there. Like, so those are the people that they use to go into these psychedelic places and come back with blueprints, with schematics, with maps, with whatever it is that's in there,
And
and
but
and they
don't you think like if that's the case, right? Like they would already have it mapped out. Like once you get it mapped out, like you might keep sending them back,
but
but
listen,
but
but
what you sending them back for to see what realities you can build in
nah,
there,
you know
because we
what though?
talking
But
about an
what if
infinite amount of space.
no? But what if what you're saying is the reason why is because freedom of will,
Yeah, but and
freedom of
but
will. So
but
at
it's
any moment,
also the people in this reality don't really see the overlying realities that's being created on top of this reality. We just living in this reality. Even when, bro, I don't know, Ozo. I don't know. I think even when you think you woke, it's still part of the game.
Nah, but listen, like so if you awaken to the point that it's like oh, our thoughts create this reality, basically we are like people say, oh yeah, God, like all the Christ minds, you know what I'm saying? This is what the whole teachings of Jesus was anyways, you know what I mean? To be the Christ consciousness, not to worship nothing, but and to believe in yourself and to not question stuff and to not fear nothing and to not um, you know, like you feel me? Like things are there.
Yeah.
You don't have to want them. They're already there at your fingertips. You know what I mean? Um, Life is weird, bro. Like how it unfolds for us and shit like that, and how fast it
Nah, it
is. Really,
is. It
when you're
is.
old, it's like, yo, wow, for life.
It is, and just looking at like it's scary now to me, bro, because the things in life that we make into something, and it don't matter what, like we can't turn away from that thing being gold, or in our spectrum of in our ideas. Like we make certain things into gold and like we'll chase those things and it's like wow because society and these other this is what they're teaching us that we need. Like you want to be able to make enough money to support your family after family after family after family. Like it's like almost to me, I ain't gonna lie, I feel like they're saying you want to make enough money to keep your family trapped in our society, which is our reality, which we built, which we created, which you can have whatever you want if you make enough money, if you work for us and you buy it. So it
Yo, but
doesn't matter
this is the
who.
funny. What they got us, they got us right. They got us so tied up, right? What is money, right? Really for, right? That we actually need it for.
Happiness.
It's weird. It's weird because the reality is that the entire construct of us getting money is all based on the supermarket. It's all based
Uh-huh.
on money to pay for the food that they give us in the
Greek
supermarket.
monster.
Because without that, you can't survive, you can't live, you can't feed your wife,
Exactly,
you
Joe
can't have
Crow.
nothing. You can't have nothing without a supermarket. You take the supermarket out the city, the entire city collapses. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because there's no food in the city. There's too much concrete and stuff. There's no
Oh,
animals. There's no nothing. There's nothingness. So it's a
man.
desert now. It's a desert of concrete with supermarkets that you have to pay, you have to get money to go get this food. So, and the funny part is, food is free.
Yeah,
Food
yeah.
is
What the fuck? Hey, I was watching the one movie, bro, with what's his name? Dang, I want to say Justin Timberlake. Remember where he was like he had the time on his arm, how long
yeah,
he could live, and the dude gave him like 100 years or some shit like that, because
yeah,
they
yeah,
was
yeah, yeah,
living day by day.
yeah, yeah,
Bro,
with the
that
watch.
shit was trippy. Hey, to go
Yeah,
back and watch them old school movies like that, bro, that shit be crazy.
true,
That should be crazy. Cause you
true, dude.
see how that reality is intertwined in part of this reality. That's what this reality is. And each one is still playing a part within reality. It's like it's all these different ones intertwined into one. So you can say it's whatever. And for you at that moment, it will be that. Even until you don't believe it no more. But for that moment, it's gonna be whatever reality you want it to be at the time it's being. What like that shit is just weird to me, bro. Cause it don't matter what you believe. What's up with it, Carter Films? It don't really matter what you believe. Like you can believe in Allah, you can believe in Jesus, you can believe in Buddha, you can believe in Gandhi, you can believe it don't matter. It don't
Yeah,
matter. That thing is still gonna shine the same way it shined for me when I believe in this thing over here.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You could believe in it. It's just that's what I'm saying, man. Like I told somebody that's the same. We have these discussions, but we already know we're not. philosophers or nothing like that, but we've had discussions that was like, yo, come on now, like if you put people on the island and you just gave them He-Man comics and they made a religion based off that, you better believe that by the power of the Castle of Grayskull, shit's gonna happen, b. Like things happen because of the power of Grayskull, bro. Like they're gonna have preachers hooping and hollering. You
Yeah,
feel me? Over
exactly.
this. So and it'll work, and they'll be like, look at what it does. The power of Grayskull, you feel me? Like healed this man. You feel me? Like it's because we don't
Oh, I can
we,
see him too right now by the power of Grayskull. I could dim
yo,
you.
we don't wanna accept that it's us that have that. Like you feel me? Like the
Right, that's
ability
why
to
the Civil War
you
was
feel me to
more
to to
about
to, to
everyone
heal
becoming
ourselves to
slaves,
will ourselves to walk or to fix something. Like we have this will
like the
capacity within
movie.
us, but
Dang,
we have
Joker.
been taught to give it to something else to further us away from that reality. Like you feel me? We've been taught that God only could do that. Only oh that's supernatural, which the word supernatural means is natural, super is
Yeah,
natural. Like you feel me? Like superly natural, exaggeratedly natural. That's like that means like it's supposed to happen. Exaggeratedly it's supposed to happen. This been should have happened. It's supernatural. That means it been should happen.
he said we. Joe Crow said, "True, you right. That's why the Civil War was more about everyone becoming a slave who works hard, who works hour to hour, like the movie I N T Me. We only need food. Hey, that's some real shit though. But don't nobody want to say that. We don't want to act like that's all we actually need is food. No, we don't. Nigga, I need a Tesla. I
Hey,
need a
listen,
Rolls Royce.
yo, all the food that we eat, yo, everything is grows. Like you feel me? Especially the vegetables and fruits and stuff that they trying to give us like bull like you feel me? Like all this stuff is free. You know what I mean? The
Yeah.
tree, like, they don't want none of this stuff happening. Like they don't want nobody to have
But
this
they
stuff.
gon' man, they gonna give us what we asked for. A lot of the shit that they even start making today, we created when we was kids, and we was just putting it together for fun. And they put it together and start making $1 off of it, off of us.
No, they laugh. Listen, they can't give us something about the people who control this, right? We always say they or you know what I'm saying? The motherfuckers who created the Monopoly board. Like you know what I mean? Like not Milton and Bradley as far as the game goes, but game is
Hold on,
part of
damn.
us accepting
So
this reality. Like they already showed us how to play Monopoly, right? So this is why it's like it's your fault if you don't own any property on Broadway in your entire whole life. You've been chasing this get out of jail card. That's your problem. You feel me? So it's like we need to like so we've been taught to play a game a certain way. You feel me? So it's like school and all that other stuff. We don't know that it's the same game. Monopoly is the same one. Same thing that we're doing right now.
damn, that shit disconnecting and reconnecting. Hey, that's deep, Joe. Joe Crow.
Hear me?
Yeah, oh yeah, you back in. I'm going. This
Damn.
shit tripping. But I'm about to cut out Ozo because it's too hot in
Okay.
here to where it's gonna keep on tripping, bro.
Yeah, be
This is
safe,
one of
man.
them extra hot nights. But we
Yeah,
did it
man.
long. We been here chilling for like 2 hours though. It don't
Yeah,
even
yeah,
seem like it.
yeah.
I'm
That's crazy.
already tipsy.
Tipsy off what? What you drinking?
I was drinking the Patron, man. Just been hitting the Patron. Still off the same blunt from 2 hours ago. Still got like a whole half of it left. I get too high now when I get high. That shit is ridiculous. I get
Damn.
ridiculously high.
I wish you was out here because you would have had some shroomies to get right.
Nah, I don't want to dive in right now. I'm already, I'm still. See, I ain't gonna lie. You know,
Mhm.
I just don't want to dive in right now. Like that day, bro. I'm telling you, Ozo. Like that mirror effect, bro. Between that mirror, bro, you can see everything. Like you can see every life you lived, every existence you ever had, every dream you had, every life experience you had, every like every day you lived, every minute, every bro, you can see all of it. Like you can see all of it. Like you can see every moment that you've been in. You can see your whole life and other people's lives within just that mirror effect. And it's like, bruh, man, that shit, nah. Nah. I said, and it's not, I'm taking a break. It's just the fact that how low can you go? Like, you're going to keep on creating and keep on going further. I don't think it's a distance that you can go. I think this thing is forever. It's like they said, it's a figure eight. You feel me? It's it's just going in the loop. It don't matter how you change the loop and make the loop look like you can set the loop up any type of way you want to. It don't matter. It's still going in that thing, in that direction. And when you get to that point, bro, it's just kind of weird. It's dope. It's dope as shit, but it's weird as hell. It's the weirdest feeling. Cause you see like you almost see like you didn't plan your life out or something. You make it seem like your life was already lived, and now you just doing a second replay or something. Like it seemed like everything already happened. Like, but you already knew that.
What, man?
Yeah, man. I know. I was just saying, bro. That should be seeming like everything already happened, and you just watching it. You feel me? You think you doing all these things and making all these decisions and coming up with these ideas, but you not, bro. Shit is Lego land. The Legos, the blocks was already built. You feel me? This is Lego. The blocks was already built. When you came into it, it said what you want to make. A car, here go the blocks. Here go the wood. You was able to make and configure the car you felt like you wanted. Oh, what you want? You want to make a girl? Like you want to make a female? You want to make a dude? What you want to? How you want to build him? And every time you built him, you broke him down. And you built him again, and then you broke him down because he wasn't the one. And you built him again, and you said, "I'm gonna give him blonde hair." I'm just saying, it's like everything. Like Rob, it make me think of that experience you had when you built the pyramids. And then what did you do? You tore them down and you built them again. And like that's what you'll get into just doing, like tearing down the same thing and remaking it. And to you, you're making it better. This is the you. The you is thinking, oh, I'm making it better. And it's like, nah, bro, you making the same thing. You just add a little something, put a little spice on it, a little seasoning. He said those deep trips take time to process. I like to take my time interrogating them into this life. I think that's geometry. It's these blocks. Yeah, the blocks. And it's like you get to build it the way that you want. You like the like it's crazy because with each person, like how they talk about the cornerstone, like each person, like you are the cornerstone of your reality. Like you are. Like not reality ain't the cornerstone of your reality. You the cornerstone of your reality. But
Yo,
we
listen, man.
take from the previous ones that lived before us. We take from the closest ones that was to us and we build it. And I don't think a lot of times some had to answer, some didn't. I'm just saying.
I wonder if
Dang, every time you get ready to say something, he pop out. It's like every time you get ready to say something, it kick him right out. But that is anybody can, if you see that link right there, anybody can actually, let me pin that link. I'm gonna pin the link to the top because anybody can actually, you know, on your YouTube, you can click that link. Yeah, that okay. There you go, Ozo. But it's only like one at a time, 101. The 101 conversations. Of the dang, I hear the kids. I think that geometry is those blocks. I don't know, Rob.
Yo, listen,
Yeah,
man.
the
What if
geometry
our
of
eyeballs
reality.
have that geometry in them, right? Like our eyeballs are made out of some geometric something that we see this stuff when we go into because somehow the shrooms make your eyeballs shrink in and out of focus to the point that you could get microscopic or go through this dimension into another one somehow. Like you could look right through this one into the next one. Like holy smokes! Like we don't
I
even know
told
eyeballs
you,
work.
hey, I told you, Ozo, where I'm stuck at right now, right? Cause,
Mhm.
cause whenever we even think reality, bro, we think like outside of ourselves. I'm going that spot. See what it takes for your eyesight to even create and see what it's seeing, right? That in between to where it takes for your consciousness to get to your eyesight and make eyesight. We don't know that in between. I think that in between generates a lot of realities also at like in itself. And I think that's where all the little fractal designs come from.
Man, like yo, like this is the part right that's messed up, right? At some level, I guess where the magic
Nice
comes into
guy,
play
you on
is
DMT. Dang.
can you trip, grab something, and come back with it from the
Oh dang. He popped out again. But Joe Crow, yeah, man, like I can bring you a Rob in next. Like I'll pin the link at the top of the chat so you can like click the link. But I would like to hear that. I looked at the night sky again on DMT. I would like to hear that. Let's see. It was crazy. I saw ribbons on the black at night, layers, NPC the game. The inner between moments are where we find our true happiness. Hey, yeah, NPC the game. I don't know, bro. But within that little spectrum that goes from there to there, I feel like it's a lot. It's a lot that can exist in between that space. And if we can like if we can really what's the name that space or have control over that space, bro. Wait, hold on, let me share this real fast. If we had control over that little bitty space right there. Dang, come on now. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Oh yeah, alright, bro. Nah, they ain't gonna let me. It's not. I don't know. It's not letting me click it right now. Why? Oh wow. And I'm just clicking all kind of stuff. See if I can do this. Now my thing all the way froze up. I don't know what happened. Look, I'm clicking it 1,000 times. It ain't gonna let me bring nothing in. And I can't close it and open it back up because if I do, It's gonna shut down everything. Let me just wait a second and see what happens. Let me give it a minute. But what app are we in, True? I think it's just straight through YouTube. I think when you click it, it kind of just bring you straight through on from your YouTube channel. I said next time. I said I'm not gonna go live on Instagram. Cause it be kind of tripping every time I do that. When I try to go live on Instagram and YouTube, which I ain't gonna lie, Instagram been showing me a lot of love. That's why I've been trying to go live on there also. Close that. Let me see. Nah, see, it's froze all the way up. Yeah, it just kind of froze all the way up. I know, that's why I be liking, Rob, when it's just like, a couple of us, because we can more dive in on what we talking about. I always kind of like that. Oh, wow, what's going on? What do you mean connect to the internet? Okay, let me see. This is all bad. I don't want to hit that because it's going to disconnect. But oh, there we go. I don't know, my thing kind of tripping right now, y'all, so. It not like us. It not like us. Yeah, I know I'm good, but my whole Streamlabs is froze up. And I can even see that somebody right here in the what's the name, but I can't even pull nobody in no more. I don't know why it's doing that. I don't know why it's doing that, but I don't know. Like, you can hear me clicking all these buttons for nothing. None of them working how they supposed to. I ain't tripping though. But I like the one-on-ones too, because it's like, certain things that you're talking about, you can kind of just really focus on those things. But yeah, man. No, my shit tripping though. But I'm about to head out. Because it's kind of hot, and I think that's what it is. It's just the computer is all hot. It's not cooling down. But I'm gonna tap in tomorrow. Tomorrow Sunday, and that's my off day. So I'm gonna tap in tomorrow, man. So yeah, thanks everybody for stopping by, and I holler tomorrow. Peace out. It ain't even gonna let me do that. Oh my goodness, man. This thing is geeking. It said, no, you can't leave now. We just got started. Yeah, thank y'all too. Thank y'all for stopping by. It's not gonna let me it won't even let me click out. It's like, nah, bro, hold on, man. You ain't finished till we say you finished.